Welcome back, folks, and they're all dead. The Sneaky Nyx Assassins, no, they're still alive, but it was a rough game one. Hopefully they're not completely demoralized. It's not just losing game one, but it's getting crushed, getting but a single kill on the support tree in the entire match.
I think most teams would have effed out a little bit earlier, but I don't know how their morale is. Hopefully they can just find some zen, meditate.
What is it? Center, what's that thing? Center something?
Heart center.
Heart center, yeah. Find some way to...
Find your inner peace. Find your inner...
They need to do some downward dog, man. Get that energy flowing.
They need a more early game. I think that's step one. They're not... Yeah. They're pretty good at fighting early, and I think they just need to get more kills, play a little bit more aggressive, bring some pressure to EG. Don't just let them walk all over you in all three lanes.
Yeah, that PL pick at the end, it seemed like they wanted to try and outgreed EG, and that's a tough proposition.
That's an easy loss.
That's an easy loss. Let's hop into the draft here. Roland's making all sorts of noises, and usually that's a sign that there are some fun picks.
Squiddles.
Squiddles! I hope we get to see another Squiddles. Lycan, oh, jeez.
Oh, I like this already.
Darkseer Axe, though, two good heroes to deal with the Lycanthrope.
And Tree doesn't actually, like, he's not that good versus Darkseer or Axe.
Yeah, the Ion Shell, and yeah, that's true. Axe is pretty darn good against the Tree. You can still decapitate people, even if they have living armor.
I play with SNA a fair amount, and he talks about how his team loves solo mid-Axe. So I actually think it will be solo mid-Axe versus Lycan.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's particularly good here as well, because most teams don't run Lycan in the mid-roll, but EG is one of few that likes to put Arteezy in the solo mid. Sometimes he has a support nearby. Cheat. I hope Merlini's still alive. He just like sneezed, then choked on the sneeze, and then yeah, that was just a full range of bodily functions. That was rough.
I'm good.
You all good? All right, good. Phew. So, but yeah, sometimes I'll have a support nearby, but Lycan versus Axe, that's a pretty good lane for Axe.
I wouldn't say Axe is a Lycan counter, but he does very well against him in the early game.
Mm-hmm.
Later games, not wonderful. It's okay.
The thing that's good about Axe against Lycan later on is Berserker's Call. It goes through BKB, and with Lycan Shapeshift, he's cruising around. So anything that you can do to make him stand still or not just run around in circles is good. And Axe has the armor to deal with it, at least when he's Berserker's Called. So that's something. But I like this from Sneaky Nyx Assassins, doing something a lot different and
10 seconds remaining.
You know, at least switching it up a little bit. Not doing the same old because the same old.
They have to go early game.
Yeah, they have to do something.
They have to try and win the lanes. That's step one. Step two is get more kills.
Which Axe hair is the real Axe hair? The one on our draft screen or the one that is now? He used to have the ponytail.
I think it's this one.
Okay, so he used to have a ponytail?
These are the old ones, remember?
The older ones?
Remember,
oh,
it's
yeah.
like the ugly-ass Puck?
Oh, yeah, the Puck with the like 7 chins. It's like Puck, pregnant Puck that's loaded up on cheeseburgers. He's huge. He's huge, dude.
Team ban.
The Doom ban? Okay, well, that's interesting. They don't actually give... they give it to Universe. Okay.
Yeah, Universe plays off lane.
But there's no... Doom's actually pretty good for Starks here. Okay.
Yeah,
No, yeah, he's pretty good.
10 seconds remaining.
A lot of Universe heroes still available here, though. He could...
5 seconds
he
remaining.
could just get Watermelon Man again, honestly.
Watermelon Man, Tide, I think is pretty good.
Reserve time.
Yeah, sorry, that's Tide for those of you that
Timbersaw.
don't know. Oh, yeah, Timbersaw is good against Axe and Darkseer.
He's decent.
Well, he's just good against strength heroes. Not particularly good against Axe himself, but good against that classification.
Maybe a little bit of Clockwork.
Yeah, who else
I don't know. Clockwork actually doesn't synergize well with Lycan and Tree.
Who else does Mason like to play a lot?
Mason likes...
Or, pardon me, not Mason, Universe.
Oh, Universe.
I always think of Darkseer as that fallback.
Darkseer, Tidehunter. He plays a pretty good Timbersaw, actually. His Clockwork is okay, but they haven't been picking Timbersaw or Clockwork that much. He plays a pretty good Bat.
Oh, yeah, Bat Rider. He's been banned out.
What else does he play? I think that's mostly about it. They don't give him that wide of a range of heroes, but he just makes plays on all of those.
No Invoker. These are just not very Invoker-heavy teams, though. EG run it occasionally.
RT's been trying to practice it.
Yeah, keyword trying.
Radiant
He's been decent.
I mean, it's okay. That sounded more flamey than intended. It's just like he hasn't perfected yet. He's still trying to.
He's trying to play that.
He's
hero.
still trying to play Invoker. But no, he's still training, is what I meant. It's not one of his like scary like. It's not like on the same level as his Morphin or Morphling or even his Lycan is. I would be much more scared of Arteezy's Lycan on Dire than.
I think his Morphin Naga are much stronger than his other heroes.
Yeah, and invoke.
They didn't ban the Naga, so it could be a 9 tentacle
Reserve
surprise
time.
Lycan. He does play Lycan sometimes.
Okay, they could call that audible here. Oh, that would be scary. I don't know if the Nyx Assassins will see that coming. Back-to-back Naga games, EG would lose a couple of cool points, but well worth it.
Radiant
A
team
spot in the
pick.
finals.
I don't know. I don't think they're that ill-equipped to deal with the Naga Siren.
I don't think it's the Naga in particular. It's just more the Arteezy Naga. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty good at protecting him, living armor as well. We'll see. The Watermelon gets banned out fourth.
Enchantress.
And
More
Enchantress.
early game. The
There's
instant
the puck.
fuck.
Look at the tubby puck.
Radiant
Look at him. Look how
team
tubby he
pick.
is. He looks bloated. It looks like they put he swallowed a balloon, but the end was still hanging out of his mouth, and they pumped it up and just filled him full of air. Just look at the difference.
He's a fatty.
He's a chunk.
I wonder how he stays afloat in midair.
Same way Geodude does. Magic.
Enchantress. So
10
more early game.
seconds
It's good.
remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Switch it up.
Yeah, nice.
Go all out
aggressive.
early game.
That's a good hero for trying to shut down
5
Arteezy
seconds
mid.
remaining.
Who
Get
plays
some-
it? Fluff?
Get some ganks going.
Fluff and stuff?
Yeah, probably
Fluff
a
and
Fluff
stuff?
Enchantress.
Reserve time.
I don't think Whitebeard plays Enchantress. That's too much.
It's too much for him.
It's just not a style of hero, yeah. I don't think they give him micro-intensive heroes.
Okay.
Come on, I
What about Sand King's been banned out. I was like, oh, Sand King would be really good for Nyx, but I assumed that would have been picked up in the first stage.
yeah, for sure. The Sand King.
The good old Treant Protector. Are they scared of it? Apparently not.
Yeah.
They didn't ban it out either game. This game they just didn't even pick it.
I
even though they
mean,
could have.
it
10
assisted
seconds
in the first
remaining.
blood last game. The tree had a decent impact. He set up quite a few kills that
5
helped EG
seconds
snowball out of
remaining.
control early on.
Dire
So,
team pick.
I'd be a little afraid
Disruptor.
of the
So the
tree.
Disruptor Darkseer combo, pretty good.
Okay.
I can get on board with it.
Disruptor's a good hero in general, but I don't. How does he fit in here? Like, what's so special about him and Darkseer? Just
Dude, you drop a kinetic field, you can vacuum people inside the kinetic field, and you
Okay.
drop a static storm, and then you just want people.
yeah.
It's also pretty good versus Lycanthrope. He tries to split push and run away. You boop, glimpse.
10
that's true.
seconds
He is pretty good
remaining.
against Lycan. Yeah.
Very good versus Puck too. Drop the static storm. Puck silences
5
a dead
seconds
Puck.
remaining.
Okay. I see where you're
Witch
going.
Doctor.
Ooh, Witch Doctor for the evil geniuses.
Radiant team banned.
Zai's carry Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
The notorious.
It's scary. Zai is mean on this hero. Witch Doctor, I feel like, is an underrated hero right now a little bit.
He's
a lo-
pretty good.
He's pretty good, and a lot of teams don't run him.
Yeah.
I mean, very few teams really work in the Witch Doctor, and his
10
damage
seconds
output is
remaining.
redonkulous.
And his
Especially
heal.
if he gets his heal, he's got great for sustain. He's pretty
5
good at pushing.
seconds remaining.
He has a disable that can be absolutely fight changing if he gets a couple of good bounces
Dire
with that
team
cask,
ban.
and his ultimate. Some of the highest potential damage output possible in terms of physical damage. If he gets an Ag Scepter, forget about it. He's bouncing like crazy, man.
They do have some stuff to set up with it too. Coil and Treant
Mhm.
Protector Ultimate
Yeah.
into that GG Death Ward.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Just zapping people.
Everybody's making fun of our tubby puck. Big fatty.
5
He is
seconds
super tubby.
remaining.
Poor guy. Shadow Fiend, final ban from the
Reserve
Nyx
time.
Assassins. Okay, so they might be actually assuming that this is a Mason Lycan here, because Shadow Fiend is the Arteezy hero. This
Radiant
could actually
team
be a
pick.
last pick Naga for the evil geniuses. It would be a little greedy, but they could do it. They could off lane the puck, safe lane the Lycan with Mason, and then put Arteezy mid on Naga.
Who is Ush gonna play? Tiny?
If
What?
it's Axe mid, it could be Tiny. Yeah, it could be Tiny.
Why not?
No, that wasn't a no. That was just a thinking. They both sound very similar. I see why you're confused. Yeah,
10
Tiny would be
seconds
okay. He
remaining.
could try to PL again.
They
Who's
have 10 seconds.
does he play Slark?
5
Slark could be
seconds
okay.
Not
remaining.
really.
Okay.
Outworld Devourer.
Outworld Devourer.
YOD.
Dire team pick.
So they had this nice aggressive lineup, looking like they've tried to kill Lycan, and then they get this big greedy, whatever he is,
Flying dude.
flying obsidian
It's
statue.
Outworld.
Well, he started as an obsidian statue, and then he
You can't
grew
say that
into
word.
a-
Blizzard owns it.
Obsidian. They do not own Obsidian. There is Obsidian in Game of Thrones. It isn't a
10
fake
seconds
element.
remaining.
Actually, what is Obsidian? I don't even know. Is it a real
Black
element?
stone.
5 seconds
It's
remaining.
a color. Obsidian. It's more than a color. It's a type of rock, isn't it? A specific rock. It's just a
Reserve
color.
time.
It's the rock got named after it
10
because it's the
seconds
color.
remaining.
I don't know.
Nyx
Nyx Assassin for the evil geniuses. They're gonna give the sneaky Nyx Assassins a taste of their own medicine, And that will be the Mason hero.
Nyx versus OD. Ew. Ugh. Yikes.
Yeah, yikes indeed. So it will be Ush on the Axe, not SNA. SNA will be the OD player. So this is a position 1 Axe coming out. That's a little bit interesting.
No, I think it'll be X mid.
You still think it'll be Axe mid?
I
It's
still
just
think
one
it'll
of
be
the
Axe
role reversals here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that is one of the things about the Nyx Assassins. They're a little more flexible with SNA and Ush with who plays what.
I asked Mike even. He went mid one time as Elder Teton.
Yeah, that's true. He plays the off lane a little bit more than the other. Like, he's more commonly in that role than the others, but he is definitely flexible as well.
So we have a 3 melee lineup. X will actually pair very well, I think, versus anything but the Darkseer. So I think they should try and lane the Axe versus the Lycan.
Yep.
That's probably most
Prepare
important. If they
for
can get the
battle.
OD versus Puck matchup, that's also very, very good for the OD. And then the other lane, they can try and just sack the Darkseer.
Yeah, poor Darkseer. He'll just go to the jungle.
Oh, are we going to see an early 5-on-5 skirmish again? Level 1 Howl could do some work. Who has a better level 1 Enchantress without creeps? Useless. OD level 1 Astral, pretty useless. Axe, Helix, ownage. Darkseer with Ion Shell, pretty ownage too. But Leech Seed, Cask, Howl, those are all pretty strong too. So it's about even.
IX Mike, he'll scout it out. He'll come over. Let's look at the Radiant Vision. He pings it. They know they're here. We could still see a fight break out. PPD.
Ion Shell the Axe and run
Boots
in.
First. He's
Be
coming
a
around
man.
the backside. He'll get a Leech Seed off here. Oh no. IX Mike, is he the right target? They force him to level Surge. That's something.
That's not that bad. If he's in a safe lane, it's not that bad. But
30
if he's in the
seconds
off
to
lane,
battle.
Still
I don't
something.
they're scared. I thought they were just going to Ion Shell and run in like men.
No. They scared.
They scared.
PPD. Now he'll make it out. He'll be just fine. And Zai as well. He'll scoot
Still,
back to
letting them
safety.
invade your jungle and blocking one of Enchantress spawn is not a good start for all Fluff and stuff. He does not actually have any Sentry Wards on him either. Neither does Disruptor, but it's only one camp block.
Yeah, it's not too bad. He'll still have
The
plenty of
battle
room to
begins.
move around here and find some creeps. PPD again. They'll be coming in. Nope, he's got boots. He's
So it's
just
the
fine.
aggro try. RTZ going to the offlane, so it will be. They're going to switch things up, man. They're trying to
Wow.
pair Axe versus the Lycan, but that will not be a matchup. I mean, it's still, that's not a good matchup for Nyx.
Wow, look at this. Yeah, EG, they had to do something different. They'll put Mason playing on the Nyx Assassin in the mid lane. They'll have Universe on the safe lane Puck. Then the aggro try, like you mentioned, PPD on the tree, Zai on the Witch Doctor. That leaves us with RTZ on the Lycan. So it's Lycan versus OD and Disruptor, not what the sneaky Nyx Assassins were hoping for. And we'll see Initiation break out already. The Paralyzing Cast jumping back and forth. SNA initiated on. He does get the Leech Seed out. There's your first blood. Zai picks it up. Before the first minute rolls over, EG already on the scoreboard.
And EG just being better about their lanes.
Yeah.
Being not predictable. And if they had laned it like SNA wanted them to, which is Puck on bottom and then Lycan in mid, they would have lost the lanes, I think, pretty badly. So they know.
Yeah. Axe can smash Nyx in a 1v1, but in mid, he has a little bit more room.
Wow,
We'll
look at
see.
the
Actually,
spins.
jeez, the RNG coming out. 9 Tentacle surprise. He'll be okay. He's still finding last hits. It's 5-5 right now, so they're at least even out of the gate. And that pseudo-random distribution was some pretty good reading last night, Merlini. Thanks for the links.
Oh, you didn't? You finally read it? That's good.
Finally. Jesus.
Finally.
I
Dude,
ju-
you
I
know
just
how long
heard
that-
about that. I mean, I've
You just heard about it?
Well, I've understood that concept, and like there are some abilities that I knew that like kind of logic was applied to it, but I didn't realize it was like a full-blown
It's
a thing.
It's pretty
you know?
serious.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a thing. I thought it was just a specific mechanic that some abilities had. We'll hold that thought, though, as Zai. He gets caught by the Dark Troll Summoner. Whitebeard coming in. He does not have a glimpse available. Only level 1. Thunderstrike is the ability that he's picked up, and Zai will be just fine. Arteezy coming over, makes some wolves. Or, pardon me, he makes a howl, and that's it. No kills come out. So, yeah, I knew that was a mechanic that some heroes had, but I thought it was just one of those specific, like, okay, this hero
Dyer's top
is
tower
leveled out.
is
I didn't
under
realize that
attack.
that was just a...
It's not on all
mechanic.
skills either.
Yeah, but a very common... Oh, we see a dive up top. Universe. He's getting dove by IX Mike, and Puck just a little too fast. Uses the healing salve. The level 2 Ion Shell doesn't knock it off. It doesn't do enough damage per instance. And Mike, I think he'll be okay here. Puck
Surge
making
away,
back.
bro.
Yep. Oh, the orb. Oh. Puck jaunts. I thought a fight was going to break out down bottom.
The boots, man. Eat the tree. Hide in the trees.
Mike. Puck gets the solo kill. He pays for his aggression. That's a nice little trick right there, though. The heads-up play. Healing salve is not knocked off by Ion Shell. Doesn't hit the threshold. That's what saved the puck right there. Nicely done.
And the boots.
And the boots, yeah. Boots came in handy. So, alright. EG. They're in good shape. It just keeps getting better. They have pulled some lane rotations. Now they move SNA to the mid lane against the Tentacles. And that's not really a great matchup
Whitebeard on
for the
bottom.
OD. Oh, they'll come in. Ush actually gets stunned up. Luke C comes out. Axe coming in, doing a lot of damage to Zai. One more spin. That'll secure the kill. It's actually Disruptor that gets it with the Thunder Strike. Now Arteezy on the defensive. SNA will find their first kill of the game. Arteezy gets glimpsed back. And he will get living armor, trying to find a wraparound in the trees. No War Stomp. And he'll be okay. Wow. The living armor coming in handy right there. That'll make it 2-1. The lane rotations from SNA proving pretty successful, at least initially.
How is SNA doing in the mid lane? Looks like he has 10 CS versus 9 Tentacle Surprise, 15 and 2. Doesn't have any mana though, so there goes his lane presence.
Yeah, Nyx had a little leg up on him, and having that early experience, giving him those additional points in mana burn, and he's just burning away at that OD. Ush gets stunned by the cast. Yeah, it looks like they're just harassing him back for now. Axe is pretty difficult to deal with in a situation like this with 2 melee heroes in the tri-lane. Not a whole lot PPD can do besides throw out living armor.
Heal people out with the Leech Seed.
Yeah, you know. Comes in handy, but
Arteezy's just gonna ditch the lane.
yeah, he'll go straight into the jungle, it looks like here.
Ix Mike doing some creep skipping.
Uh-oh, again, Universe throws the illusory orb. He'll hop to it, and he doesn't have a salve this time. Empty bottle as well. Mike will just surge, and he scoots away. So it's a pretty even exchange up top. Both of them with 20 CS under their belt. The difference is, well, Puck has 9 denies, Darkseer has 0. But still pretty even trade up there.
Fluff's also going for this very unusual build, the 2-1-0 on the Enchantress. So Screw Nature's Tendons. I don't need no heal. I think a heal is very useful with an Axe on the team.
Yeah, it really is. Dyer's Courier gets picked off in the mix, but down bottom, Zai, he'll get glimpsed, and
He was stunned
He'll
as
be
soon as
just
he got
fine.
called, or as soon as the call was about to come out.
yeah. Now, where did the Dire Courier die? Did you see that?
I have no idea,
no
man.
idea. That's unfortunate.
Didn't they change the respawn on the courier, or was it only for ground courier?
What do you mean change the respawn?
I thought it got changed.
To what?
A little bit less than 3 minutes? I don't know. Let me check.
Maybe in your dreams, Merlini, but no, I don't think so. Not that I was privy to, at least. If that was a change, I missed the memo. Those are the kind of things you're supposed to report over dinner, man. Come on. Don't keep us in the dark.
I'm not sure. Ground courier respawn time reduced from 180 to 140.
Well,
Do you not read a patch
probably a
notes?
flying courier.
Yeah. No, it was a flying courier. I just thought it was for both couriers.
Dyer's
Oh,
top
okay,
tower
just the
is
ground
under
courier.
attack.
So that change does sound a little bit more familiar now. Now that you say it, it's ringing some bells. The bells are going off in my head.
Puck already level 6 with the smoke. Maybe trying to repel this tri-lane coming out from SNA. And yes, it is. Maybe they can get a kill on Ush. He is only level 4. They do already have 3 people down here. I don't know. He needs some backup, man.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Universe coming in. Dream Coil to start things off. He'll get stunned up. Yep, breaks the coil. The orb, I'm not sure if that actually hit him, but they'll still have plenty of damage to bring him down. The Leech Seed,
And
the
the
level
Howl.
2. And yeah, that Howl, man. The right clicks are just, they're too dirty. That makes it 3-1 here. EG shut down the position 1 of the sneaky Nyx Assassins.
9 Tentacle Surprise. Looking up. Trying to kill IX Mike. Only at 500 HP. 565.
Yep, he's been deaded up. Has it for plenty of duration. Oh no, IX Mike moving to the side shop.
Dyer's middle tower is
He
under
may
attack.
be in some trouble. Ush coming in just in the nick of time. Fluff is inbound as well. The Tentacles will scout it out. Not too much time left on this Vendetta, so he'll have to either engage or back off. There you go. Backstab onto IX Mike. Stuns out the Wild Wing Ripper as well. But now, nowhere to go. Under the tower, Arteezy going blow for blow with Ush. And it looks like Darkseer will actually be the first to fall. I chose the wrong one to look at. Arteezy on the run. The Wolves were the one that actually finished off the Darkseer. A nice stun from Mason. Connects with 2, and they throw out some more Wolves. Zai now joining the party. Ush trying to kite around the trees, but he's going to get sandwiched here. Zai looking for the paralyzing cast. He'll find it as they clump up. Oh no. Ush, I think, is slated to fall right here. Down he goes. Now Fluff and stuff. He gets left behind. And well, he may survive. Nature's Attendant's on cooldown. Makes it back to the tower, but still, EG, the team support is just too much. It's a 4-man rotation now.
Yeah, they were ready for that gank. Mason just came at the exact right time to scout that coming out and tree armor, a little bit of nice move from Artesian. He will live even through the Ion Shell and Surge Axe
Radiant's
charging
bottom
at him.
tower is under attack.
In the mid lane, SNA is last hit leader right now, so he's been left alone, and he is probably the winner out of that engagement.
Yeah, OD getting a lot of farm under his belt is definitely good news. He has a Hand of Midas recipe, so SNA just looking to outgreed EG a little bit here, which I think is an okay strategy, but it's still going to be rough to deal with this Lycan on the Dire side. He's working on that Vlad's, and he'll be able to move into Roche pretty quickly here. Or, well, he'll have that option at his disposal. Top tier 1 tower taking some decent damage. But
They have tree.
that's true. Yeah, you can't flash. If you can't flash push it, then you ain't gonna get it.
So Zai with the 3-1-0, he is notorious for not skilling up Maledict.
Oh, interesting. I wonder why not. Maledict's good, man.
It's
Uh-oh.
poor cast range.
Dire's
Courier gets picked off again. It just respawned. Enchantress throws it out, throws out the ensnare and secures that kill. Now they'll dive Arteezy.
He has shapeshift. He's not going to use it?
Oh, he's getting path blocked. He's taking a lot of damage. There's the shapeshift. Can he make it out? Nope. Ion Shell is just too much. PPD TP's in, but can't survive. Now Zai coming in as well. That was kind of a disaster for EG. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Whitebeard gets picked off. And now they won't go for the axe, but wow.
Another courier feed.
Yeah, the courier was unfortunate, but I feel like Arteezy could have just shapeshifted and ran away a lot earlier. Trying to be a little too greedy
He has
there.
Quelling Blade too. He can even do some like sneaky stuff around the trees.
Yeah, just like cut down the trees and I don't know. Just handle that odd. Maybe there was a miscommunication. He thought
Jimmy
more-
would have played that differently.
more team support was coming in. I don't know. But that'll make it 2-6. The Sneaky Nyx Assassins find a little bit of momentum. They actually have about 1,000 gold lead. Behind on experience, but
Dire's
Yeah, that's like a
middle
perfect
tower
place
is
for
under
Cask to
attack.
just destroy people. So they have to take advantage of SNA diving like that.
yeah.
And now the Midas on OD. He's recovered.
Yeah, he
He's
sure
number
has.
1 on last hits. Number
And
1 on net worth.
Yeah. He's had a lot of room to farm. That's one of the problems with putting Nyx Assassin mid against him. Nyx wants to be moving around as soon as it hits level 6, and OD wants to sit back and farm. So even though Nyx has been successful in these ganks, it's given SNA so much room, and he's been able to get away with this very greedy build here.
Is he going to drop that ulti? He doesn't have that much yet. So SNA, I think they're holding on a lot better this game.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they actually have a gold lead right now. That's something that never happened in the
Axe
first game.
almost has blink.
Yeah,
Things
the-
are shaping up to be all good in the hood.
The blink rush on Axe. Interesting.
You have to go blink first.
Yeah, Whitebeard gets initiated upon. The coil comes out. They actually have to burn the overgrowth as well. A little sloppy, but they still secure the kill. No problemo.
70-second cooldown.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
not a big deal. So blink first on Axe. Yeah, it's good, but I mean, even just brown boots straight into blink. Very aggressive.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's better than getting a Vanguard first. That's for damn sure.
Yes. Most certainly.
So even though OD will be
Radiant's bottom
big,
tower
he's still a
is
little
under
cooldown
attack.
reliant on his ultimate, and of course the big counter to
Radiant
OD
structures
is the
are
Black King
fortified.
bar. And Arteezy probably planning on getting one anyhow.
The last game he played Lycan, he went straight for BKB
Yeah. He didn't even
and then
use
Basher.
Legacy.
No, he went Armlet, BKB Basher, or BKB Armlet Basher. That was his build. So no Necro.
It was
which is-
BKB before Armlet, yeah. Yeah, no Necro, no... I don't even think he got a Vlad's, did he?
Yeah, he got a Vlad.
He got a Vlad's?
He got a Vlad so they could rush.
Yeah, okay. For some reason I thought he just went straight BKB, but yeah, Vlad's is pretty core on Lycan. So we'll see what build he goes for here. How much gold is he sitting on? Only 350. Dire's Courier is back once again. They had some wards that were stuck on it. So we'll get access to those here.
Well, I guess most of the gold lead is actually due to the chicken dying twice. If it weren't for the chicken dying twice, EG would actually have a gold lead.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, this ward. Does it actually see this ward? It's really close to...
I think it should. We can pull out our ruler and do some investigating here. After this fight breaks out, they did smoke. It will be revealed. Witch Doctor coming in. Zai, he gets blinked upon. Berserker's Call. He'll probably get decapitated. No, the living armor buys him some time. Still ends up falling.
He gets dunked. They see Nyx Assassin. Blink Dagger up in 3 seconds. Are they going to be able to chase him down? I don't know.
He doesn't have a vendetta. He's on the run. Hush, thinking about it.
Surge him.
Gets Ion Shelled.
They need the surge. Puck doesn't actually have Blink Dagger. If they catch him out right now, he's probably dead.
1800 gold. Universe
Dire's
does not want to die
middle
right
tower
here.
is under
He blinks
attack.
forward. He has an orb.
Radiant's
All he
top
has
tower is
to do
under
is
attack.
throw it and then phase shift. The living armor buying him some time. The vacuum. Phase shift. Jaunts to the orb. He'll be okay. The tentacle surprise gets caught inside of the kinetic field. Fluff chucking out the impetus onto the tree. And they'll just turn onto the tentacles, but he still has a spike carapace. Sets up the stun. Ush now hops forward, decapitates the puck. Out comes the overgrowth. Whitebeard will fall. Huge ultimate from Zai, doing a lot of damage here. Fluff on the run. Ush just tanking it. Zai with
Ush
the
missed the
plays.
call on Zai.
Yeah, oh man, he was just too far back. Now there's your stun on Fluff. Nature's Attendance will buy him some time, but will it be enough?
Vendetta hit.
Oh,
looks
the
so funny.
untouchable. Yeah, they. Finally, the big crit.
Yeah,
but EG clean it up.
Ush really just did not play that very well.
Yeah, there's that setup though. The tree plus Witch Doctor. Zai did so much damage right there.
Go
It's
for
pretty
Blade Mail.
absurd.
Blade Mail is interesting. It doesn't actually work for Switch Doctor's ultimate, which is really strange.
That's a bummer. Why
That is a
not?
bummer.
Just because it's too good?
I think it's because it considers the Death Ward another unit, and then it reflects it back to the Death Ward
Oh.
as a source of damage, and then
you're right.
it makes it it's an invulnerable Death Ward.
Dire's top
But
tower
that's like one of the few things that doesn't actually
Yep, I
get
get
reflected back.
That's probably the exact way the mechanic works. It's an independent unit.
Oh, he went Phase actually. Okay, JK.
Yeah. But so I mean,
Phase X is unusual.
yeah, it's usually tranquil.
Oh, they want to go for Roshan.
They'll smoke up. They're going for it. Roche, pretty low, down to about a third HP. It gets revealed. Sentries come down from both teams. Ush comes in, grabs Arteezy with the call, but he takes some damage as well. Arteezy will be the first to go down. Darkseer throws out the wall. Oh, wow. This will be successful. SNA looking. Oh, doesn't have an ultimate here. Zai will just get chopped down. Living armor buying him some time, but Ush comes in. He will fall. EG in some trouble here. A huge coil from the puck. Do they have the damage to try and turn this into some kills? OG falls. It costs Puck his life. TPD still doesn't have much. Tentacle surprise. And he'll fall. He won't get decapitated, but still goes down. EG, they're about to get completely wiped here, Merlini. It's a 5-for-1.
The Ion Shell Axe is just wrecking so hard.
This is like watching a different
middle
team.
tower is under attack.
Dude, I told you got to bring the early game against EG. You can't outgreet them. So they're bringing the early game fight. They caught him at a very vulnerable time in Roshan too, and now they might actually be able to get the Roshan. They don't actually have a Sentry Ward, so someone has to pick it up really quickly.
Zai coming in. He throws out the cask. Roche
Dire's
falling
middle
fast,
tower is under
but
attack.
actually not very fast. But he will go down. Puck looking to hop in, and he will. Waning Rift on 4. Aegis of the Mortal is on the axe. Whitebeard first to go down. IX Mike surges himself away. A nice cast once again. SNA coming back in. Throws out the Astral, and they may just have to settle for a single kill on the Disruptor.
Oh, that's a win.
Radiant's
That's a
bottom
SNA,
tower
yeah.
is
That's a
under
big
attack.
win.
Yeah. Arteezy even uses his
They
ultimate
kill
there.
5 people. They get the Aegis. They lose 2 heroes. They don't force a buyback, but still, that was huge.
Yeah.
Big plays, and that's the strength of Lycanthrope. You usually take Roach uncontested, and they just didn't expect that sort of resistance coming out from SNA. They're not going to lay over and die.
Yeah, certainly not. Now, still far from over. Great plays from SNA. They'll have to keep it up. Only a 500 gold lead, 3,000 experience going their way. So EG still looking pretty potent here. And the big thing was this Tier 1 tower standing. They could just TP to it, and they're right back at the Roche pit. And that's that huge access point there. And I think SNA will want to knock that one down before next Roche responds. There's your Blink Dagger up on Puck, finally for Universe. It's been so delayed. He's had to take a couple of unfortunate deaths in the last couple of minutes, really slowing down that blink time.
So it is going to be a Blade Mail.
Okay, phase boots into Blade Mail. Yeah, there you go.
He doesn't have any regen. A little worrisome. That's okay.
Just holding on to a bottle. It's empty, but it's the thought that counts sometimes.
He has the Nature's Attendant seal. That level 4 untouchable was really important for them taking out Roshan, though. If Axe were a little bit lower, they can just sneak it in. He might die to Death Ward and all this other stuff. So looks like EG trying to get the second tower of the game. Their second tower.
Yep.
Radiant's middle
They
tower
aren't having any of it.
Uh-oh. In comes Ush, but he gets initiated on straight away. Coil Orb. That takes him low. He will get defensively Astral. Cast still
He's a
bouncing around.
man.
And, whoa, he goes in on the PPD. A mech gets popped. That heals him up. Surge forward. Overgrowth from PPD. He'll get glimpsed back as well. That'll proc the Aegis. And PPD, I think he is okay with falling there. Trading for the Aegis, not ideal, but
Well, they lose a T1 tower because of it. I don't think that's a good trade. Because now the next Roshan is going to be even harder for them because
this
of
is
this.
the big tower. It is a good defense from SNA. Are
Yes.
they actually going to commit to this tower, though?
I think they can get it. Oh, they're going for 9 tentacle.
And they'll glimpse him back. He doesn't want to walk into the kinetic field. He turns around just in the last second. Gets vacuumed back. He'll still take a fall. Nyx Assassins with so much momentum. They'll let this tower will go down. EG will just push out the side lane.
Ush looking for Universe. Is he going to be able to get him?
No, the silence comes out. Waning Rift too early. Universe knows his limits here. Handling himself very well. Will repel the axe. Swift comes out. Living armor trying to heal it back up. There's a haste screen down bottom as well. Up top, that tower was getting pressured, but Arteezy was repelled by the OD. Tower goes down, and SNA, they find the much better of the exchange.
Yeah, 2 for 0 and a tower for an Aegis. That is a good one. Universe does pick up a haste rune on bottom. Maybe we'll see some plays come out from that OD with the 4 staff, getting his farm on, and he is still #1 net worth, far greater than Arteezy. 800 gold. That's pretty sizable, I'd say.
Pretty decent. Arteezy has actually gone armlet first this game. Vlad's into armlet. No BKB out quite yet. And actually did pop his ultimate there as he was afraid initiation would come his way. Top tier 1 tower will be pressured by the sneaky Nyx Assassins. This will be their second tower kill if they can secure it. EG just grouping up around bottom. Looks like they may try and set up a kill onto IX Mike, as well as pressure this tower. Hasted Universe coming in. He connects with the orb, connects with the Dream Coil. Mike pops the pops the mech. And no, not getting away. That tether stun will be too much for him. Mid tier 1 tower will fall, so they found a kill in a tier 1 in exchange for their top tier 1. Tentacle Surprise coming in, looking for some stragglers. And all he'll find is an axe. Not an easy target to take down.
Or fluff and stuff. It's going to take him like ages to right click though. I don't know if they can kill him.
Wolves coming in. Yeah, that level 4 untouchable is pretty scary. Wolves will do a little bit of chip damage and then just keel over. So EG finding an okay trade there, basically just
might get another kill on bottom though. Let's not. This would be a big kill if they can get it.
Yeah, this tower's very low as well. He does have his 4 staff, and without the Dream Coil, this will be tricky, but possible. Up top now, Arteezy pops the ultimate, playing around with Ush a little. Just can't find the initiation they're looking for. 9 Tentacle Surprise. He gets caught by the ensnare, and he'll be repelled.
They're going mid. They want to kill Whitebeard. Only 800 HP on him. Universe does have his Blink Dagger. They have to unload everything really quickly if they want to get it.
Unload the truck onto the Raptor, and they'll do a lot of damage, but the mech from IX Mike keeps him safe and sound. PPD gets vacuumed back. He's on the retreat. Now he gets glimpsed. Ush coming in, looking for the Berserker's Call. Actually whiffed it, but it doesn't matter.
No, he hit it. He hit it before the glimpse.
Okay, I see.
That's why Tree was walking towards him.
Ah, I see, I see.
But still, nice setup, and now Disruptor has a Blink Dagger, and Disruptor is just... He's died a lot, but at the same time, he set up so many kills with a glimpse.
Yeah, 1, 4, and 8.
On bottom lane, SNA might die, or...
Yep, there's your Vendetta, the Impale off the mark.
Nice move.
And he walks away. Yeah, nice
what was he bringing
there
on the chicken? Oh, TP.
Up top, Arteezy and Ush going blow for blow. Now, Fluff coming in. Arteezy in big trouble. Mike joining the party as well. EG are falling apart, Merlini.
They are. It's the end of Lycan, man.
Yeah, Lycan is just lackluster. SNA, 3,000 gold, 5,000 experience. Looks like this will be a pretty intense best of 5 after all. Down bottom, SNA initiated upon. This time they've got the coil. Impale off the mark again. Defensive Astral. Maybe he can live. No, they'll right click him down. Gets off the ult, goes down. Really not a lot of damage coming out. Fluff throwing an Impetus. Universe and Mason. They're in no man's land. The glimpse back onto Universe. He has an orb to jaunt to. He'll be okay. But the tentacles. Yeah,
he misses calling, but not that big of a deal. I don't know. Fluff might be able to get.
No, he makes it back. He's got plenty of hit points.
He got the orb.
So they find the kill onto the OD. So that now pushes Lycan very close to his net worth, only about 100 behind. Arteezy's still farming very well.
OD needs
on
BKB.
His BKB. Yeah. If BKBs come out, it's not just OD though. Right now in this mid game, SNA's other heroes are doing some serious work, and Axe is a great counter to the BKB. Pardon me. As we talked about, that was weird. That was a.
I think they need a pipe. I'll block a lot of most of the damage from Puck. Because Puck is almost always going to get his initiation off. He's usually in a good position. He has Blink Dagger, and he just has a lot of front-loaded bursts. And they need to be able to survive that. And Nex is particularly vulnerable to that. Actually, he has a point booster now, but before that, he just had a lot of armor and almost no HP.
Lycan will finish off the top tier 1 tower, so EG get another little gold boost there.
SNA cannot give out the next Roshan for free, or I don't think they should. They're in a pretty good position to do so, and if they do that, I think that Lycanthrope will just get like a BKB, get big, and just be able to truck the OD or the Axe during it. So I think that's just a bad precedent, especially since if they lose that one, they'll probably lose the next one, and Nine tentacle surprise.
Uh-oh. Initiated on the mid. He'll get glimpsed back. Vacuum, kinetic field. He makes it out on the other side of the field, but the orbs from OD cut him down.
They have a gem. They did it.
Wow.
They
Looks like
bought it.
they found the error of their ways. IX Mike is the gem carrier. They'll smoke up, and they're headed down bottom.
They're going to look for PPD. PPD is probably going to die because they have a gem.
They should have scattered out the gem, though. The tree will walk back to safety. Universe, he uses his orb aggressively here. He's going to have to blink nowish. Yeah, he's got a haste rune, but Universe with those speedy fingers. That was a close call. They force out the static storm, which is good, but
And they wasted smoke.
yeah, half a second later, though, and Universe, just a brave man, a brave soul.
No, he has Yules too. Yules is really useful versus the static storm kinetic field combo.
Ooh, OD, he'll scout out the tree, but Puck is inbound with a haste rune. IX Mike coming in. How will this fight break out? This could be bad for EG. Support coming in. Whitebeard throws out the kinetic field. PPD stuck on the wrong side. He'll get glimpsed back. There's an overgrowth available here. He does throw it. Puck with a 3-man coil puts out a lot of damage, but Axe coming in. The tentacle surprise now. He gets called, and they'll just chop him down. Wow. EG just keep finding these unfavorable exchanges, but Rat Dota from the Lycan trying to chip at the tier 2.
Universe might get caught right here though. Oh, so
Oh,
close.
the trees. That's unfortunate for the Axe.
I think he expected a TP there.
Yeah.
Oh, they still find him.
Oh no, he gets glimpsed. And he still joins to the orb. Clutch plays from the Puck. Then he gets vacuumed down. Universe, he's making the plays, but is it going to be enough? Surge forward from Mike. Now he gets silenced. Whitebeard comes in. Kinetic field. He gets off the orb. He will be able to jaunt to it.
They have a glimpse up.
Universe is all good. Now Zai. They'll
Zai's
get initiated upon. They're just going to keep it coming. TP coming into the tower. Now Ash hops forward. Oh boy, Arteezy, he comes in. Pops the ultimate, but he gets glimpsed back as well.
Well.
Oh no, EG. Now Universe comes. He's looking for Whitebeard. He wants some vengeance. Tentacle surprise hops forward. They will get the disruptor. IX Mike now the target of choice, but Ush comes forward with a call. There's your vacuum, and that will be a dead Puck.
Will be a dead
Mason.
9 tentacle.
Yeah, ooh, the bottle charge is right there to tick through the Electron Urn charge. That's good news.
GG.
Glimpse on Arteezy, man. That was rough.
bottom
But
tower is
Arteezy
under
is very close to his BKB. So
Universe,
that
the
won't
space
happen next
creator.
time. He is the space creator. That's true. SNA just finding so many good exchanges.
Yeah, they were relentless after the Puck.
They just keep putting the pressure on. They really have changed their playstyle completely. This is so much more aggression than we saw in the first game. They're not only finding kills, but after they find a kill, it's like they've changed their mindset to say, we've killed one, we have a 5v4, who else can we kill? Whereas before it seemed like the mindset was more, we killed one, good job guys, let's go back to farming. And
This is what
This
X
is
does
good.
to your team.
Yeah,
He
this
instills manliness,
Yeah.
bravery.
you cut somebody's head off, and you see the animation, you get the morale, and then you get the speed boost. You're like, let's do this, guys, let's go in. We've got a mini Centaur on our team. BKB up on Lycan, though.
I don't know. I like X more than Centaur. Centaur's
I
boring.
was just talking about the movement speed.
Dude, I think it's longer than Stampede.
Yeah, you get a movement speed buff. That's the only analogy, connection I was trying to make there. Like,
But he's
yeah,
like a super...
you're channeling the power of
You
the Centaur.
called him
to
a
the
mini
calling
Centaur.
blade.
He's a super Centaur because he can just keep doing it. And it's no cooldown. Stampede has a cooldown.
Yeah, but he also is lacking the other thing
Dire's
Centaur
bottom
has,
tower
I
is
guess.
under
Well, he's got a
attack.
blade mail, so that's the other part of Centaur. All right, they've got half a Centaur. I'm into it.
He's a full Centaur. He's
Okay.
better Centaur.
Axe
He's upgraded.
Is Centaur. Centaur with an axe and a laser.
So finally they have the Blink Dagger up on Tentacle Surprise. They have the Yules up on Puck, but I don't actually know how big that's going to make a difference. But the Lycan BKB will make a difference. Or will. I don't know. He could potentially just die.
Well,
Is he going to get glimpsed?
he might still die to the axe, but at least now he won't get glimpsed out as soon as the fight starts, and OD won't be able to chop him down with pure damage, so it's something.
Ush just looking for the perfect opportunity. This could be it right here. Oh, is he going to do it? There's so many creeps. There's 2 wolves, but everyone's just waiting. Everyone's waiting for this
no.
initiate.
Yeah, everybody knows that this is bait. Ush is going to try to catch
Did
it.
they not see him with the wolves? Oh man, nice scouting.
This is
This
Interesting
is
little
so
spot.
patient from Team SNA. I think a lot of other people would have just jumped the gun right there.
Yeah, just going straight for the Lycan. This tier 3 tower has been picked back up thanks to the living armor.
They don't feel good about the BKB. They're very close to the Scepter. Actually, they're waiting for it. Oh, it's there. The Scepter's real. 6-second cooldown if you don't manage to chop someone.
Chop, chop, chop.
The threshold is huge though, 450. He's not level 16
Dire's
yet.
top
Yeah,
tower
it's
is
only
under
level
But
attack.
that's like 625. That's 3/5 of Puck's HP right now.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Any of the supports. Actually, whoa, where did Zai find the farm for an Ag Scepter? Holy Toledo. That's a game changer, dude.
It's alright. He doesn't
Witch
have
Doctor with
Once he
Ags?
gets BKB, I think he'll be okay.
Okay, alright, that's fair enough. But
Dire's
still, if
top
they get
tower
another one of
is
those
under
Overgrowth
attack.
Death Ward combos, now it bounces, dude. That thing does a
Oh,
lot of
Arteezy.
damage. Oh, they catch Arteezy. Oh, no. He BKBs. This is how the fight will start. Jules comes out on one of his allies. The BKB keeping him alive for now. He's chopping down Fluff. The Dream Coil comes out. There's your Overgrowth. The Death Ward bouncing like crazy. It's a game changer, Merlini. That's
It
a
is
3
a
for
game
nil.
changer.
Now
They
they're
lose a
going on
gem.
to Ush. Uh-oh. Will they find him? They hit him with the Impale, but they don't have eyes. That's okay. A 3 for nil. It looked bad as Arteezy got jumped on, but
The wall just completely whiffed.
now OD, he's not out of the clear yet either. He's got a 4 staff. Okay, he'll be okay.
I don't think OD was there for that fight.
Dire's middle
No,
tower
I don't think
is
so
under
either. He was
attack.
out of position. They thought it was just a solo Arteezy they could knock down. But what timing. Roche now is respawned, and they'll be able to secure it easily.
Game changer. I think owned.
Yep.
That's a scary combo.
Dude, it trashed people.
If once I gets BKB too, that's like even scary.
Oh, Ush comes in. He tries to contest.
Wow.
Strongman Axe. I'm not
Yeah.
so sure about that one.
What?
That was a dominating streak ended as well. Ush, buddy. Maybe he thought it was just a solo Lycan in there, but
Again? well. Now the tides have turned, and SNA's Achilles heel, the mid-late game, is coming out in full force.
yeah, this is where they start to struggle. The graph right back down, and EG, they're right back in it, man. It's almost
Strug-
evened out.
Strug City.
Strug City.
If Disruptor had Ags, they would have owned that fight.
Yeah, the difference is he went Blink first and has no follow-up farm after that, so nowhere near an Ags.
Swipebeard, man.
What do you think about the Blink first on Disruptor? Would it have been better if he had just started working towards the Ags?
In retrospect, yes. In the position that he was in before that, questionable. It disables Blink. Actually, the damage disables Blink anyways. It'll disable Yules from Puck, which is really good. It'll disable the BKB and Armlet on Lycanthrope. I think it would have been way better.
Yeah. Well, 4-man smoke now from the Sneaky Nyx Assassins. They'll rotate down bottom. They may actually find Arteezy. Never mind. Arteezy will just TP home. I'm not sure where they're going with this smoke, but nobody from EG
They ping on
to
Arteezy.
inbound. Oh, yeah, there
I
you
don't
go.
know. He has ultimate up. He has BKB. He has Armlet. His whole team is very, very close to him. They're actually smoked on the Radiant Ancients, and the smoke reveals, and there they go.
And he has Aegis as well. Definitely not the ideal target. He will get Hex to start things off. In comes the team support, though. Universe throws out the Yules. Arteezy, there's the first death. Now Zai coming in, does have an ultimate available. SNA taking heavy damage. The OD might go down. The Overgrowth, the Death Ward again. 2 have already died on the Radiant. Darkseer falls. And again, the Death Ward doing so much damage.
Why is Axe not there? They're taking these fights very strangely. Like, first off, it was on the bottom lane, it was 45 without the OD. This time it was 45 without the Axe. And these are big core heroes for SNA. They're not just measly supports with blinks.
And EG has just completely regained momentum of this game. That's another successful team fight. They've taken the golden experience edge. Ush moving through the trees. He may try to make a big stand here. Will he? Strongman? I hope he doesn't, for his sake.
Well, they have to do something. We're just going to lose a free Rex.
Tier 2 tower falls. They have a glyph now. The kinetic field buys them a little bit of time.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Ush is moving in.
Ush, he's looking for it. He'll blink. He doesn't find anyone except Arteezy. Living Armor comes out straight away. Yule's on him. And they'll just let him walk back. But Glyph has been popped. Still, OD and Darkseer down for 5 seconds. They'll at least lose a tier 3 tower here. I don't think Glyph... oh, no, maybe not even that much. Arteezy gets glimpsed back, though. Kinetic field. He'd be stuck. No BKB. Ush comes in. He'll cut his head off. That's a dead Woofy. Now SNA comes out. He has that Scythe of Ice. We saw it last fight. Drops the hammer on Universe. That was an ultimate just for a solo Puck. They get 2 recovery kills out of it. Not bad for the Sneaky Nyx Assassins, but they still have a long ways to go before regaining momentum in
How
this
did he
game.
get this ward over here? I have no idea.
You mean like how is it not countered?
No, how do they move in? I didn't see him position. I guess he just casually walked to the left and dropped it down. Sneaky.
Yeah, I didn't really see it either.
So that will be Arteezy's Aegis. It will be his second life, and he had like 3 or 4 seconds left on BKB. So just stayed a little bit too long, or just didn't wait long enough. SNA definitely needs a BKB.
There's your BKB though under the Witch Doctor.
Well, that's really scary.
It was already a game changer. Now it's a mega changer.
They need Berserker's Call to stop him, or I don't know. Do you want to sheep him? Sheep the carry Witch Doctor?
Yeah, I don't know. They'll get a tier 2 tower kill out of this on the counter push, so SNA will find a little gold pick me up there. That's nice.
It also clears up the wall illusions. Man, he has 1946 HP.
Yeah, he's really tanky.
Dang. Yeah, I don't know. They are focusing a lot of efforts onto Universe and Lycan, but sooner or later they're gonna have to deal with the big bad Witch Doctor. They also need BKB on SNA. He like has to get it. The Steep has gotten him a couple kills, but
they find him doing the Ancients, and will he be able to TP out? No, they burn the Overgrowth to secure the kill. I think worth it there. And boy, does he get punished for his greed. He was just hanging out killing some Thunderhides.
They're not done.
They ruin his party. Uh-oh, Fluff. He gets Yuled. At the very least, they'll grab the Sploinker. Will they be able to find another one? Come on, Sprites, heal me up. She'll try and TP home. Untouchable. Almost enough, but not quite. That'll be a 2-for-0 going the way of EG. They'll group up about this bottom lane. They will most certainly knock down this tower and maybe even make a push forward.
Axe is up in 35 seconds. They do not have glyph this time. This tower is really low, 195 HP. Maybe Snot can put out some pressure on top, but Odie's just not a fast pusher at all. He actually does not have enough money for buyback in case he takes a spill on bottom, so this could be a Rex. We'll see.
Yeah.
They can threaten it.
Yeah, at the very least they can press
Oh, wait, no, look at Fluff with these creeps. The creep redirect, but there is one. There is the hero range creep. It is coming in.
This guy right here.
He's a hero.
Look at his little helmet. They won't try to push in there. They'll just rotate towards mid, it looks like. Cheeky plays from Fluff, though. I like this. Except now the creeps are mid, and it's going to be a mega wave coming to this tier 3. That one range creep breaking the backdoor protection. SNA TP's back. Gets hit by the cast, but they won't have enough to finish him down. Ush blinks forward. Hops onto Arteezy. All of the ultimates are available. Arteezy, BKB on. Ultimate. There's your Overgrowth. The Death Ward bouncing all over the place again. Ush, Enchantress, Darkseer. They're all falling. Merlini. They're all dead. The triple kill from Zai. It's a disaster. 2 buybacks coming out. They'll find some counter kills. They get one on the Nyx, one on the Lycan. Darkseer buys back as well. Sneaky Nyx Assassins will hold, but it's a costly hold.
You called it a game changer, and it has changed the game.
Yep.
Wow.
Uh-oh. The game changer himself, he gets glimpsed back, and they want
He did his job.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But look at that. 1,000 gold going the way of Axe. And hello, Universe.
What you doing there, buddy?
Oh. Well.
Easy kill.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever.
Get a little bit of that fairy dust, and I don't know what happened on that one, but still, it was very costly. If they had just gotten out and minimized their losses, that would have been really bad. That was 3 buybacks from SNA, and they still lost their tier 3 tower.
Yikes.
Yikes. Yeah.
How do they kill the Witch Doctor? BKB ulti is just destroying them.
God, that bounce, man. The range on the bounce, too. You don't realize how long it bounces, but it's flying all over the place. It's like Luna Glaives, man. They're just splishing and splashing in the summer heat.
It's like, it's a way better than Luna Glaives.
Yeah, but I mean, still, it just bounces really far. It's crazy.
Oh, man.
I don't see Witch Doctor that often, okay? I'm really excited.
I'm pretty pumped.
I'm pumped. He's a cool guy.
So in this overall series, or in this playoffs, we've seen a lot of supports with a lot of farm just make big plays. I think 1437 on the Keeper of Light with the Ags, and we saw the Dazzle with the Atos and a Scythe of Ice. We've seen Witch Doctor with Scepter, BKB, and Blink Dagger, and I don't know. It seems like the patch for the supports to shine.
Fun meta, yeah. Definitely a support-oriented patch, though. With all those support Ags upgrades, I guess we shouldn't be too surprised, but it's interesting to see teams actually allocating more farm.
I want to see TH Dizzle, man.
Yeah? You're into the dragon?
I'm into the 1800 range macro fire that lasts 14 seconds.
You just like flamethrowers.
Well, look at Zai. He might get caught up by the smoke here. He's so close.
Dude, honestly,
yeah,
he could just BKB and ult and wipe their ult.
Nah, Ush can call.
Oh yeah, they've got Ush, okay. Arteezy though, he's in some trouble. He won't even use his BKB.
Oh, that's actually right before Roshan too, so that could potentially be a pretty big deal. Let's see how long the respawn is.
RNGesus.
Actually, like has buyback.
Get your prayers
They
in order.
do not want to take a fight right there. Like, Zai can just blink up here and just crush him.
Plenty of time. 145. So he'll be respawning. maybe about 20 seconds or so before the Roche respawns.
Nyx needs another gem.
Yeah, they've taken the gem and they've held onto it, and now SNA have not rebought. They don't like to buy gems, and then when they do buy gems, they're not very safe about keeping them in tow. And then after that, buying a second one, just forget about it. Strug City to get the first one, a little in the second. Osh, did he get hit by the Maledict? Nope, doesn't look like it, but still plenty of damage. They hop forward. Now SNA comes in, he turns somebody into a little piggy. It's Zai. He pops his BKB. Zai with the Death Ward. He comes down. He's not waiting for that overgrowth. He's just going hard. Damage coming out all over the place. Hitting on IX Mike. Not getting the best bounces. But the rest of the fight breaking out down south. They will get the kill on the Darkseer. Now, will they find another kill? Arteezy's still down. That was a 5v4 right there.
This is without Arteezy, mind you.
Yeah, exactly. And SNA, he'll get stunned up. They glimpse back Zai. Universe coming back in. They may want to take down SNA. They'll have the damage for it. Trian actually gets credit for that one. Now Zai looking to move around in the trees with Kinetic Field, making his efforts more difficult. PPT trying to do what he can, but no way they can save the Witch Doctor. He gets decapitated. Turning into kind of an awkward fight here. Arteezy's back, though. He's shape-shifted. He's cruising around. 522, baby. Going on to Fluff. He gets Yuled. He won't have the shapeshift on anymore, but Fluff and stuff, he will get left behind. EG come out ahead once again. Roche respawning in 10 seconds. They might not even go for it. This might just be straight for the racks.
OD doesn't have BKB. He just keeps dying, and that's a little unfortunate for him. They kind of had needed a site to get kills on the BKB heroes, but at the same time, he just gets destroyed by Nyx Assassin's mana burn. And Mason's doing a very good job of staying outside of the fight, just mana burning the heavy int heroes, Darkseer and OD most notably. But even on the Axe, without Berserker's Call, he can't really keep anyone in place. He can't really spin and win.
Yeah. If you're not spinning, you're not winning.
No, this should be a fairly easy Rex, I'd say, but I said that about the last one, so.
Enchantress does have a buyback if they get into dire times here. Glyph is available. That buys him some time. Ush hops forward. There's your call. Right onto Arteezy. He pops his BKB. Static Storm, Kinetic Field have already come down. Botanical Surprise. He gets decapitated. Arteezy doing as much damage as he can. He goes onto Whitebeard. There's your overgrowth from the tree, and they'll just make the escape until Universe comes in. He's got a shiny new sight device to show off. Waning Rift. Dream Coil on 2. Ush gets turned into the Piggy. He gets taken down. Mike, he gets Yuled, and I think he will fall upon his descent back to Earth. Yes, indeed. He gets taken out. Now the racks are fair game. Ranged racks fall. Melee may still survive. Arteezy actually goes down to the urn from Enchantress.
That armlet toggle.
EG, man, they just can't secure the racks here. Now, Yule's out on Puck. Phase shift. The urn charge. He still is able to blink. Now Witch Doctor come in. Look at it go. Throws out the BKB. The ultimate just for SNA. Defensive Astral. But I think they can still secure this one. Oh, God. That Maledict. Now Fluff. He gets turned into a piggy as well. I hear bacon's tasty in the morning, Merlini.
My sprites are with us.
Poor Fluff.
Poor Fluff. He's going to get stuffed here. Nature's Attendant's keeping him alive. Yule's doing some serious work, but look at what is this, a Yule's party? What's going on here? That was a play on pool party in case you didn't get it. And maybe EG will finally get racks here. Is it looking good? Starting to feel like it.
They still need Lycan, but they have Roche control now too, so they're not really under that much pressure.
Third Roche is respawn, and they'll be able to grab it whenever they want. Whitebeard gets jumped upon by the tree. He gets branched in the face and just zoned out enough for this Rax to fall. EG now up 1 Rax to 0. They will retreat, or will they? IX Mike comes forward with the vacuum. Follow-up, not quite there. There's your Static Storm, Kinetic Field. Traps in the tentacles. Zai, he gets glimpsed in as well, but a 3-man coil from Puck will help buy him some time. Whitebeard will get picked off on the high ground. Overgrowth from the tree. IX Mike standing his ground because, well, he's stuck in the overgrowth. Gets turned into a piggy. They'll do a fair bit of damage. They'll bring him down. Nyx Assassin's getting cleaned up. Ush trying to finish off Zai. He'll get force stabbed. Yules. And now they'll try and drop the hammer onto the axe. Can they do it, though? Axe surviving pretty long. This is one long team fight here. Ultimate comes out from the Witch Doctor, but he didn't BKB it. BKB's afterwards now. And, well, wasted ultimate, but that's okay. They'll still get a kill on the SNA, it looks like. That mana burn, dude. 700 damage. Just chunking him. There's your GG.
You can't pick it was a very smart last pick from EG, and I think they could have gone with so many better carries than OD.
Arteezy just rolling on the keyboard there. Wow, what a game. SNA definitely played a lot better. They switched up their draft. It looked like they were going to be able to do it, but Honestly, it was that Ag Scepter on the Witch Doctor. That's what really turned the tide in those back-to-back team fights.
And the poor engagement on the bottom. They had 2 fights they took on 4-on-5. That was just not smart. We had Ush just run into the YOLO pit, the Roshan pit. 1v5.
I don't know. What was that? Was there something that we overlooked there? Did he, like...
Maybe he was just scouting and hoping that they weren't there. I don't know.
I mean, that was just a straight blanket. Oh, shit, your whole team's here.
The OD pick I don't think was very great. The Disruptor choice to go Scepter, or choice to go Blink over Scepter, was a bad choice in hindsight. Other than that, I mean, it was still a very valiant attempt. They almost shut down Lycan.
Yeah, much closer than game 1.
Yes.
It was almost like watching a different team.
RTZ didn't actually do that much that game. He just got focused almost all the time, so he couldn't actually do that much damage. And I think they should probably ban Tree. Just ban it.
Yeah. I really feel like this is the fall of Lycan, though. Again, this is the second time now where we've seen RTZ pick Lycan or get Lycan on Dire side. They've won both games, but both of them haven't really been because of the Lycan or RTZ. It's been he gets shut down, he tries to recover, the team creates space, they pick up kills, and eventually they win just through their superior 5-man.
That's not
really
Lycan's fault.
It's not Lycan's fault, but it's compared to the other heroes RTZ plays, he's just low impact.
Well, that's just because they focus him so darn hard.
Yeah, that's some of
they
it.
like focus him every single time. He's up in front. He has living armor.
That's
he has
true.
BKB, and he has armlet.
They did pick Axe just to deal with the Lycan, so I guess that says something.
Yeah,
about
this
the
is
pick.
somewhat of like a counter Lycan draft.
Yeah, it adds value.
And they still win. So I would even say that Lycan's really good.
So you think Lycan's even better now?
I don't think he's better. I just still think he's good. On Dire side too.
I still think he's pretty good on Dire, but I think he's much less scary than he used to be.
They had that disastrous Roche fight.
They did have a disastrous Roche fight, yeah.
So I think if EG just played a little bit smarter and waited for Nyx to move around the map, they didn't have the highest mobility, and OD's usually off farming somewhere.
Yeah.
I think if they tried to just do Roshan and get the Aegis, I think they would have been. It wouldn't have been as close as it was.
Yeah. So, all right, well, there's plenty more we can talk about.
And the 2 courier throws.
Yeah, the 2 couriers. Forgot about that. Back-to-back couriers.
That
yeah, that gave SNA a pretty early edge. The game's already ready, guys, so we're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll get into game number 3. Thank you for joining us for Summit America playoff coverage. EG, they are 1 game away from joining us here in Los Angeles for the Summit LAN Finals, guys. We'll be right back.